I'm really proud of some work we've done with the two communities which are closest to the future mine. That's the town of Superior and the town of Queen Valley. You know, the normal model for a mine to set up their emergency response is to do that in a very independent manner, to buy an ambulance or ambulances and buy fire tenders and set ourselves up independently to be able to respond to emergency events. Well, we've thought about this differently, and we've put in place a model that draws on the local capacity from the two neighbouring towns, and this is a real win-win outcome. We've got the opportunity to invest in that local capacity so it can respond when we need it to on site, and the local communities benefit because we're able to build that capacity not just for ourselves but equally for the local communities to benefit from.
In the communities themselves, we do a lot with the Boys and Girls Clubs. United Way, we do a lot with the local colleges and universities, all the way down into elementary education to try and tie our industry to their everyday life from an early age. You know, those are the things I think, you know, the kids, the youth in those communities, getting them to understand what we do and why it's important to them is really instrumental in the long-term kind of health of our industry.
In the case of Hecla, we're 125 years old. We've actually been at where some of our mines are for an extended period of time. And as a result of that, these operations are fully integrated into the community. There is a sense of co-ownership between us and the community. We made the determination that with the cyclicality that you have in the industry, that we needed to do something that would allow us to support the community in the difficult times. To combat that, what we did was we established a charitable foundation. And that foundation, the purpose of it is to have consistent level of support to the community, and in fact, a bit of an enhanced level of support when prices are low. And it's focused on community things, it's focused on education. I think it's been really successful. We've now had it for it'll be 10 years next year.
Part of our strategy is we're a big, small company. So we're connected all over the world, and we're connected to where the mines are. So from a corporate sense, we like to give back to the areas where we live and work. We focus on women. We focus on children, we focus on education. But we also focus on the arts as well. So that's from a corporate perspective, but many of the things are done locally.
We target things that benefit people from a health perspective. Water is a big focus for us. Conservation, cleanliness of water, all of those kinds of things, availability of water for the communities around where we live and work. Our CFO has championed an idea. Kathleen Quirk is our CFO, called Dream Builder, and that's all about helping women create their own businesses. We've done that in conjunction with Thunderbird University in Phoenix, Arizona, and it's just a phenomenal program.
We have become involved in the arts, and the Nevada Museum of Art in Reno, Nevada Ballet Theater here in Las Vegas. It allows us to connect with a community of people that we would otherwise not meet in the normal course of business in the mining industry, and helps make the community and its civic life much richer. On the other side, we've become involved in the area of social justice. We are working on a campaign against hate with the Anti-Defamation League. I think that you begin to see a side of the world that you know, my cloistered environment I never knew before.
We very heavily support education all the way from the elementary school level to college level. The University of Alaska we support very heavily.
Project CURE, which is headquartered in Denver, had its founding there. It's a group that takes medical supplies that either are excess or have been donated and take them and package them up and send them to all places around the world. We support that effort. They provide supplies in a lot of the areas that we work outside the U.S. And it makes a really big difference. When you take these supplies and drop them off at the hospitals, you see and hear directly from the medical experts that are receiving it. They're having a hard time getting supplies, and these really do make a big difference.